Hello, wait. Okay, so I'm playing today is a looking weird, goofy game, which is called Evolution. I'll maybe send the link of the game if you're into this goofy looking game, which is actually pretty fun to mess with. You can mess with the food, with the wall damage. It is a root world. Apparently this guy has run out of fat. So he has run out of, and now he's producing another egg, which makes him a little bit. I don't know. That's his selected target that he wanted to attack first, but since he wants to put an egg, look at this guy. Some of his targets already died. But look at these little dudes. And this guy had just collected a fat, which just, I don't know, increased his survival. Let's just call this guy Bob since he looks silly. And what is this? Another target he was. You see, that's food. That's maybe just some random like vegetarian stuff. You can unselect them by just clicking the right click button, and this guy's about to produce an egg, or that's what I'm guessing from this. Wait, is this guy having so many eyes? Well, just look at this guy. Just look at him. Seems just only a few of these guys have been the biggest ones. How is this guy still alive? He has like so many eyes, and his energy is just wasted for a little. This one is just farming. Oh, wait a minute. Is there something causing to like? Wait, I can increase the effects, increase the music. Oh, there's even few of them having the most weirdest looking set for their own survival. I mean, a few of them are a little risky at dying. Yeah, there's just a few risky ones. Okay, so these guys have so many species, like, and I don't know what they're basically doing. They're just eating this just by hitting it. I guess they're just, I don't know, biologically vegetarian? Look, its age is not that long, and look, its genes are like 35. Well, this looks a little goofy. Like, how is some of them are risky at... There's nearly everyone like this. Unless we can just set the local stuff. What is these goofy dudes? Oh, this guy's... Wait. He just produced another thing. Wait, they have so many weird eyes. Well, this species is nearly the same as the other species. Oh, they can eat food just by eating any other stuff. Oh, many, Jesus. Why is there so many... This guy has like so many... Oh. Why is there so many yellow species? Oh, this guy has the same looking weird. Look, they have so many... so many species. Was there green before? Oh, this one only has like one gene. And he's practically looking weird. Like, why is there some of them are risky at, I don't know, biologically dying? Okay, it is just standing still like it. Oh, he's just trying to just look for any targets. I mean, these guys don't attack their own ancestors, like they're just species. And this guy is risky at dying. It might become a food this time. Oh, hello. Hello there, fellow person has a lot of fat, and it can produce another another species of his own. Holy Jesus, that dropped a lot of meat for some. Why is there one thing with one eye? Is that how combinal cells work? Or at least evolution that works? Just look at him, he's just eating. Wait, is he gonna even produce an egg soon? Look, he's like nearly by the biologically. Wait, so highest generation, none found. So there's beta, or no, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, do. There's root world. Huh. Okay. Okay, so let's see how their many species can be. Just look at these, they're just fierceless. Well, this guy has something to do with his many eyes, but he needs some fat pretty soon. Let's just keep the the newest thing a little bit low, and the local world is going to be a little expanded. And food, well, there's so many of these guys being new. There's many of them risky at getting extinct, but this guy knows what to do. He's just eating anything that's... Oh. He just knocked off the other person. What? He just bumped into the meat and just ate that. And he got some fat now. That's good for him. Now he can maybe produce an egg. Which is, I don't know which target he's gonna go for. Wait. Yeah, I know that it's producing a DNA. That's how DNA producing. That's how DNA is produced. Wait, why is he only the smallest looking? I mean, there's so many food now just here. Look, he's going to produce an egg soon. And maybe he not be at the ready extinction. Or at least that's how that works. Just look at these goofy dudes. Just wobbly wobble. Alpha is empty, is delta. No one had that. Okay, so it can be any species that they have. They had. Well, these guys only have one genes now. They don't know that they have known their species. Okay, so many of them are red. None of them have the Reddit status. Oh, I can just walk on the creature, so I don't have to just control it. Like, are they just eye contact, or they just somehow they're just like that? Okay, some looks good right now. I mean, new can be a little increased. Holy Jesus, there's some shady boy there. Hey, you look a little bit just, I don't know. Wait, this guy has not produced anything yet. I mean, these guys have possibilities as their own generation. So I guess they're just, I mean, they're basically just a AI that just goes around and just, I don't know, tries to kill any evolution stuff. Like, this guy is just chilling outside, and his age is not that long yet. But I wish this game was a lot different than just having these goofy looking. Oh, wait, is this his, like, I don't know, new buddy now? Like, this guy has nothing to do with his own. Look, it's just, oh, he's dead. And now his fat is collected by this a little purplish person, which increases his energy, but it decreases the fat. I mean, possible enough. Someone is just getting stuck on these little goofy looking. And now his egg is not really produced yet. Just look at these. Just look at these guys. Well, I mean, you can move them, but it's not, you know, like, optional. There's like these small ones that are just so weightless. Or at least that's what I'm seeing from these guys. Having the weakest point. I mean, oh. That just disappeared pretty soon. I don't know what's the selected supposed to be for. Like, there's so many food now produced. Which is a little bit... I guess I can just increase the newest. Hey, what is up? Your boy is being now in a tragical... Looks like it's like being now... What is it doing? I mean, look, it's just getting triggered. I know this music looks, I don't know, sounds a little weirder. But it's a creature 6. It has like 4 genes of its own. And it's producing the egg by itself without any biological fat that it's having. Oh. Simply he just killed that he just killed that creature. Now, who would get the fat if this guy has some possibly stuck situation? Now he can maybe do something. Let's look at this weakless dude. Oh, he died pretty soon. What is he gonna do about his DNA? I mean, there's so many people having... Well, like, this guy was just produced. Some of them are risky at... Somehow. I think we need to decrease the food for a little. Because it's looking at too many of these. Look, there's like so many, like, vegetarian ones. Which is pretty much... Hey. You okay there, buddy? Creature 2, so he's been like the second creature that he has a DNA in his own. So I'm guessing they're just eye contact, which they're pretty much the similar stuff. Look at these, so many red risky ones. Like, especially this guy. Hello there, wobbly dude. Looking nice, wobbly. He seems like he's just chilling. So many new can be so pronounced or produced. Local. Oh, rip. It's rip whoever died. But his remains will be eaten by this. Nah, he just ignored that since he has a lot of fat. And he just goes on for his own in nearly eternity. He's only just like the 8th Oh, that's actually new. I never saw a creature having like this. Look at this guy. He's just nearly attacking. Oh, he has none of his own, like, cousins or so. Oh, just another creature has been just produced. Wait, there's like nearly the same as the other ones. But this one is really roughly at risk of dying or so. And these food. Don't they look like they just shrink for so little? Wait, does it? Oh yeah, that is not really that so. So there's Alpha, which are Omega is restore. Okay, so I can Pytoodle is a by evolved by with other players' creatures. And this is your green base where your marchers will do nothing but something will move in a movement. None of the groups, each with their own base. Each base supports 10 creatures. These creatures will remote your creatures and look at it. What? These and when your creature is selected, you'll see that the target. If your belongs to you, doggy boy. That's how it's my name. If you like this seeing what we'll hear, the panel will see that. Yeah, that's a little bit not good, but these shows you how much energy they have stored in their health and fat. Understood, Doc. Yeah. It just explains the game if you. Mostly, it shows the new egg when a creature stores enough energy so it can produce. In details, you can just simply. Now you can turn off the target right in the details. Panel details, yeah. So I'm guessing these is like some random balance stuff. Or you can just. Yeah, like those. You can only kill creatures if they belong to you. Use that to clear out useless creatures. So there's the creatures have behaviors which control how they react to the world. A minimum when they need to like food and able to find it. You can help by moving your creature closer to the food, so see if the creature will eat. You can force them until they reproduce and see if their offspring likes food, or just kill them and try a new creature. Once you find that, I will at least not starve you to death to have a fighting chance. Press tabs to your. Now. The goal is to take over bases, but remember, revolution takes time. Help them to. I know. Okay, so creature resources is NA, which is maybe unknown. Oh, what is this? Interesting that this has like 10 genies. Hey, some of them are going risky boys. So I'm guessing like this is like a more team stuff. I mean, I can increase the food supplies that they need. Now, some of them just get extinct, some of them just get produced. You guys just die off so easily. I'm not kidding, and this is like the thing I see from these guys. They only just have so little stuff to do with. Unless this guy who is now just. It looks like it's hitting it. To have some. Some of them are like risky at going extinct. Some of them are green, so that means they're pretty much producing pretty fine. I mean, look at these teams. They're not that so good at just producing this much. But I'll try the other looking nice. Hi, welcome to the laboratory. Oh. So this is where the entire thing goes on, huh? The lab requires a good deal more processing power than just other simulations can run a little slow at times. Grid. I just want to explore by myself. They're actually interesting when they have such a simulation. Creatures series source. Most energy, oldest, grid, random. The creature details can be accessed by clicking here. Yeah. What is this? So they just basically have these little things that they can produce. I don't know what these can do. But these creature size. And these are walls, basically. Such a simulation that can literally have simulations of that they have seen. Doop. New grid, please. Holy Jesus. Like this requires so many stuff to like literally. There's outbreak, which is seems warning, containment breach. Yeah, that is a little bit risky. So I'm guessing that like these Can this doctor seriously stop explaining? Cause some of these yeah, at least I can just skip it by I just skip it because of it's still not okay. So I hope you enjoyed this.